We're on Stolen Dream still, right?
Yeah.
Why is Once Awake still showing up as a quest on my screen?
What? It shouldn't be.
Weird. I can click on Once Awake and it just shows a list of completed missions, but it's still listed as a quest.
That's really weird.
I assumed they would go away when you finish them, but maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess not.
Maybe they just sit there forever. So you can look at your sweet 3D model of standing in a dark room.
I love dark rooms. Makes me feel broody. Like when I'm surrounded by weird infested growth things in the corner of this room. Makes me feel comfy. You played Albino Lullaby, right?
Yeah.
I accidentally...
Tin suits.
I think we're both still
With
waiting
the
for
Grineer
episode 2 to
itching
come out
torture
at some
the
point.
life out of me, I've accepted your
Been a
Lotus's
while.
offer of protection. In return, I'm gonna help your sorry behinds find that arcane codex.
My Tenno are quite capable, Maru. Perhaps you would prefer it if we dropped you off outside the nearest Grineer mining asteroid.
Wow, she always this much fun?
Maru?
Fine. Here's the business. The Corpus are keeping the codex in one of these fortified data vaults. You gotta break in and take what's yours without triggering the data destruction sequence.
You've been seen.
I like that last "you've been seen" at the end. Don't actually know if you got that, admittedly, but whatever.
Yeah, I got that. Did
Okay.
you rush in or something?
Well, we've been seen. If we were trying really hard, we could have just stealthed our way through it, but this is a pretty enemy-dense level. Also, doesn't matter too much. Alright, so this is a spy mission. Head for, why don't you head for A? I'll take B and C.
Alarms reset.
Alright. You can see B and C?
C is behind B. Almost invariably. I've
Weird.
been doing a lot of these missions with, fans. And
I was
after a while,
noticing that on my map, A is the only thing on the list.
I can see B.
Oh, never mind. I moved a little further and they both showed up. I hadn't
Yeah.
gone to that room yet.
Yeah,
I was opening
sometimes it
treasure
just...
chests and, like, hacking terminals and doing the things I like to do.
Well, you're gonna like this one. We've done spy before.
The data vault is nearby. Do your best and try not to trip the alarms.
I believe so. Just infiltration missions.
Yeah.
Open up. There we go.
Wow, they really do make this easy.
She's condescending. We must end her. Yep. I'm in some room with power cells or something. That's adorable.
Yeah. So if you're in a point with a letter, you have to make sure you don't trip any like the tripwires and stuff. There's also a fair amount of hacking.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Big
easy.
obvious laser things that look like a bad time.
I just walked underneath a security camera. That was closer than I thought it was going to be.
Probably the wrong thing to do, I would say.
Yeah, that's fine. I got like 40 ciphers.
Surprisingly impressive. You found the codex, and the Corpus are none the wiser.
2 turrets down. Who?
You got that codex. And why
Trying to
don't you
murder
see
me.
if the Corpus are
Shame on
hiding
you.
anything else in the other vaults.
I demand personal space.
So these missions are kind of interesting. The way they work is usually they only require you to like get 2 or 3 of them, but if you get all of them, you get a chance of getting a part for Avara, which is, you know, one of the 2 stealth characters. And I kind of like that. It's unique.
It makes it somewhat special about that specific character, at least.
Yeah. Yeah, she's
I'm mostly
hard
just
to
noticing
get.
that there's a ton of terminals in the room that I can't do anything with.
A lot of them are for like turning off alarms and several other things. The thing is, a lot of these like little spy rooms are kind of repeated. So chances are you're going to see them more than once. But slightly different configurations every single time. Which really isn't that big of a deal. But it means that some of these consoles are just there because normally they would... you know, normally they'd...
Nearby. Do your best and try not to trip the alarms.
So I feel silly because I just realized I can
for
just
something.
jump straight down the this whole time I'm trying to figure out how to infiltrate something and all I did was jump on top of it.
Let's see.
Thought I was gonna find a door or a vent that goes to it, but ultimately there's just a hole in the top, and if I just jumped on top, it'd be sad.
Oh, yours is the one with the giant, like, tower? Yeah, usually that
where
has, like...
you have to go past a bunch of lasers.
Yeah, usually, on later levels, there's just a lot more. It's actually kind of a slick system.
It has been hacked. Corpus are none the wiser because I murdered them all. Rise. Hey, 2 loot chests. Gimme.
I'm mind
So what's with all
controlled.
the red chests in the game? Do they just never open ever, or what?
Yeah. Sort of. There's a thing that you can get that gives you a chance of opening them up. I don't remember what it is though.
I figured that they got to be openable in some capacity. Otherwise, it's like just a really weird design choice to have them there all the time.
I mean, again, it's
the-
just stuff. Sometimes they are open, sometimes they aren't open. It's kind of random.
Here's the codex. There might be hope for you after all. You've explored all the vaults and found that arcane codex. Your Lotus.
You get
told
both
me
of
to
yours
tell you
already?
to Get to
Yep.
extraction.
All right, so we're out of here.
Yep, we're done. I actually really like spy missions. Like, once you kind of get used to them and know the patterns, they're...
Yeah, because you're actually going around and looking for stuff.
Yep.
As opposed to running up and down hallways and just fighting hordes of things for a while.
I don't know, I can also appreciate just fighting hordes of things for a while.
Yeah, but the spy missions are what can allow all the missions to feel different, like the levels.
Yeah.
Whereas the other types of missions, you play every map the same way more or less, so it doesn't really matter what the map is. It quickly turns into choke points and enemy gathering locations and stuff like that. I just walked into just a completely filled room of enemies.
Use
And
your number 4.
Lightning.
Use your number 4 in that case. That's like super lightning.
Hey, I forgot to check to see if I had enough energy. I probably did. Right, because you've been filling it up this whole time.
Well, Maru instead of Lotus to talk during missions. I agree. Maru is sassy. Lotus is like, I'm didactic. Constantly.
It turns out every video game is better with personalities. Who would have thought?
Yeah. I'll just wait until your
Crazy
Warframe
concept.
starts talking.
That's one of the rough things about Valkyria Chronicles is that it's like the gameplay itself is interesting, but the all the cutscenes involve just really vapid anime characters that don't have much to them. Like one of them is I'm protagonist man, and the other one's like I'm protagonist lady. We're do-gooders and we do the mission, and there's nothing to them at all. Like there's just not a hint of character there. And a lot of games, unfortunately, especially video games, like to have protagonists that just kind of
Mission complete.
exist.
Excellent work.
Yeah.
I'm the good guy. You play as me.
Absolutely. Let's see. I was going to recommend Shotgun Spaz, but if you're using Strewn, you probably don't want to.
What I'd be interested in is finding a shotgun where I can reload all at once.
You want Heck. Just
That
hands
exists
down.
in some games, but not in other games.
Hands down, the gun you want is called Heck.
And now
Yeah.
the Tenno have
Because
one
in this gun, you definitely have to load every shell individually, which makes it feel less satisfying to fire like 5 times, because then you have to reload 5 times.
Oh shoot, I turned off Ortis, so Lotus is just talking to
Udo,
herself.
Did you say treasure?
Yes, and while just a theory, it is plausible.
Either way, it's right up my alley.
Oh yeah, there's also the Tigris. I haven't used the Tigris yet, but the Heck is, as far as I can tell, just the best, one of the best guns in the game.
I'm really baffled by the concept that you can mute individual characters.
Yeah, well, Ortis is usually talking to himself randomly, and Lotus, after a while, gets boring if you're just doing random content. But if you're doing quests, obviously you want to have them both on.
Yeah. I think that'd be a little contextual. You think you'd be able to tell it to do things in specific context as opposed to just
Yeah,
global
turn
mute
on.
this one character's solo comments and also when they talk to other characters that aren't muted. It seems like a weird decision.
It's like I feel like there should be one for quest dialogue as like a separate thing, or just dialogue in general, and then there's like idle chatter. I don't need to hear idle chatter. Please just turn that bit off. All right. Where are we
I
going?
wonder what it
next?
looks like when I upscale my HUD. Guess I'll find out. I just had it prioritize showing friends and the map I like. Finally did it. Finally
Okay.
customized my
Oh.
settings, Wander.
It's another spy mission. Let's see, the Tigris has 800 impact damage by default. Fairly amazing. Okay. Not bad. Still like the Heck, though. The Heck is so good.
Yeah, someone in chat's claiming that the Tigris and Sanctity Tigris are the best shotguns in the game.
It's a hard sell. I want to get my hands on the Sanctity Tigris so I can make a proper estimation on that one, but unfortunately you gotta be Master Rank 12 before it's worthwhile.
Flame weapon. That adds a bit of drama to the weapon. It's so much more apparent now that it's a glaive.
Interesting enough, I can't see your flame weapon effect.
Can't.
Nope.
Fairly dramatic.
I can see when you're channeling, but I cannot see the special effects on your weapons.
You're on the sensors now. You've been detected.
They spotted you, it says, as we're fighting things head to head and murdering them. Whoa. Handling like makes my entire character glow. It's crazy.
Yep. Yeah, you light up like a
So,
beacon.
so that's one of the colors you're customizing.
Yeah, yeah,
The Grineer claim the arcane codices will help them to a cure. for
Fortunately, you can't see that.
syndrome. I think that might be wishful thinking.
oh yeah, watch out
Unfortunately,
for...
when you're actually customizing said color, you can't see what it looks like.
Yeah, I kind of wish you could preview specifically what you were going for. Alright, you take A, I'll take B and C again.
Yep. Because for both weapons and armor, when you're customizing the colors, there's at least one of the things you can customize where you literally can't tell what it's doing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm making it this color, something, I don't know what it is. Something's changing color somewhere.
Fallen. Revive them.
Oh shit, I just went down.
You're probably not too far away.
I was not expecting to take that kind of damage.
I told you, watch out for fire. Turns out. Kate
Oh,
can't mind control
that's not a
him.
good sign.
Oh, let's just hope for the best here.
Oh, you're still alive. Oh, that's my carrier going down. Oh. How do I make him come back to life? Can I?
No.
Oh.
Sadly.
Guess I don't
What's
have
the
a
best-
carrier now. I did
you'll
not
be
realize
fine.
previously that they took damage.
You don't really need carrier for this one. What's the best sidearm in the game? I like
ranged weapon?
Sonic Orb, but it's not good for damage. It's just good for ragdolling the shit out of people so they
fuck did he
never
go?
attack you.
Alright, that's what I get for trying to mash my way through the mission. We just gotta be tactical about it. I'll be fine.
I told you this stuff is going to get a little harder.
Yeah, there was just... it took... You said that for a long time is the only thing.
There we go.
At this point, I've been playing the game for like 7 hours.
Fair enough.
I want to say.
I don't know. It's
I've
just
never
kind of
really
a
had to worry
side
about
warning.
incoming damage too much, except for the poison.
Poison and fire mess you up really bad. Bleed can be a little rough.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Gives me a good reason to use my shotgun, which does actually just flatten people.
Alarms.
Seems to be especially effective against these guys specifically. Oh right, I have to pick everything up manually because I don't have a carrier. Try to keep an eye out for loot.
I messed up so hard.
What? How's that? Oh, are you dead? Oh, wait, no, never mind. That's
just
me. That's my
timer.
carrier.
How do I get this open? Fuck.
You say I messed up so bad, I look up at the corner and see bleeding out 0 0 out of 0 like 0 minutes and 0 seconds.
I just don't know how to get into it. I don't...
They destroyed the data.
Well, that
This
sucks.
must not happen again with the next vault.
I've never seen this one before, so I had no idea how to get there. And there's some guy with a frost effect hanging out near me, and it's like
How did
combination
you,
of double bad.
did you walk into a laser or something? I was wondering how you failed
I
the extract.
shot an alarm thing, which usually outright kills it, but I didn't crit. Like the very off chance that I don't crit. And it survived the shot, immediately looks at me, triggers the alarms, and then somebody with the frost effect pops out of nowhere and it's like, by the way, fuck you. And of course, you know, I don't have time to like tango with them, even though I ended up killing them anyway.
The sudden moment of no escape. This thing's going
Yeah.
to see you.
Unfortunately, that means neither of us can fail the next one. There's a console above where the second alarm thing was, and it activates a cannon to blast down the door. Huh.
There we go. It'll be fine. I'm taking the elevator, just like the one last time we played with you and Shell. Oh, we should explain, for people wondering why Shell and Bird aren't here. Bird just moved, so he's getting settled in and doesn't have his new PC yet.
Or internet.
I mean, his current PC hasn't arrived yet, I mean. And, Shell is doing, like, a costume competition?
No, a LucasArts, like,
We'll start destroying
sort of fan art competition thing. But, like, they're running it, so...
That's it.
Yeah.
That's an
One way or another, an art competition, basically. He's busy. It's just me and Wander for
Yeah.
a while.
That's fine.
So you can go ahead and stop watching now. Did I succeed? Yeah, I did. Okay.
Yeah, you got it. You're good.
It was the exact, it was that exact chamber that I showed you with Shell, where it's just the elevator at the end.
Yeah, I'd never done these before.
I think that was even the one where at the time you were all like, show me where it is so I can figure it out later.
Yeah, some of the shit you don't notice.
You're concerned about whether it was going to show up for you. I seriously just followed the camera guy up the stairs and then slipped past him when he stopped for a second.
I'll admit I usually just execute them.
No, I didn't shoot anything. Just walked past everybody. Over time, I've learned that my interest in stealth games only increases.
If they're good. Did you see any of Shadwin or no?
No.
It's not
I think
good.
I saw images of it at some point, and I was like,
Okay,
nope.
so take the grappling hook mechanics from Trine, and throw that into a straight up stealth game that's like third person platformery.
That seems problematic.
It's very problematic, but it's also the entire game is an escort quest. You have to escort a little girl through a castle so the two of you can assassinate the king. Because she was a witness to you murdering a guy. And,
So you're not letting her go, but you also won't kill her?
yeah, because little girl and whatever. It's kind of...
You know, when I talk about stealth games, I of course mean something more like Invisible Ink, or Metal Gear, or Deus Ex Human Revolution,
Yes.
so on. Competency, the game. To be fair, every game's worse when it sucks, but stealth's really easy to fuck up forever.
Somebody in chat keeps asking if Wander's done for the night. And it's like, I am literally streaming right now.
Sounds
It's
like
kind
their
of a...
connection's not doing great then.
Yeah, it's kind of a sad side effect of Twitch, like, not having a perfect system. So either, like, my stream can go down, which is totally my problem, but, like, how do I fix that? And,
But there's also times where it goes down for people, and they think that the stream's down, and they don't refresh. Up or down? Down.
That's okay.
Oh, that's
You
not
have-
good.
You have 7 seconds.
I jumped in a hole that was not where you go.
But yeah, I will get a lot of comments
am
from
I?
people demanding me to fix... they'll say, like, their stream's stuttering a bunch, and it's like, I'm totally not the cause of any of that. Let's see. Did I get a random part from Mesa? If I have a random part from Mesa, that's probably as a result of a cosmetic alert.
Operator, have you looked at these codices? They're absolutely beautiful, composed with such elegance and grace. I've never seen anything like them. Is there even an operator capable of writing anything so perfect?
But you still have no idea what they mean, do you?
No, not really. Well, I wouldn't expect the likes of you to understand.
Alrighty then.
The weapon for my drone, my carrier, maxed out faster than my carrier did.
Yep.
My
It'll do
carrier's like
that.
level 20, and my drone's maxed out already. I mean, its shotgun's already maxed out. Chat's offering advice if I need questions on anything. The issue is I don't really have that many questions about this game. It mostly comes down to just slowly making my way through its really long progression system.
Yeah. I mean, there are ways to speed it up a bunch, but...
Yeah. Like
Listen.
we're playing for free, and at the pace that we go, it generally goes like, oh look, a new thing. Maybe I'll try to get that. All right, and then a month, and then maybe 2 weeks later I'll have it. So it's like there's not much questions to ask along the way. So we're just doing quests right now.
It's
I
another
also get a
spy
ton
mission.
of unsolicited advice every day from these
Oh.
videos.
I didn't want to start that. Alright, whatever.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to live with it now.
I clicked on it and it started the timer. I just wanted to see where it was. Alright, whatever. I'll be okay. I'm surprised that this is just nothing but stealth missions the entire way through. I probably should load up my Loki instead. Oh well.
Maybe that's just how she runs. You can't see it on fire at all.
No, can't.
We've tracked down
Disappointing.
the arcane
Yeah.
proxies to this
I can see
That's like
your
the whole point of having like loot characters is to show off your loot to all the other players. How this genre works, silly game, don't you know? Are you putting down weird blue bubbles, or is that somebody else?
No, that's somebody else. They put down bombs.
Oh.
It's a mine osprey.
I just kind of walked past it, nothing happened, so I just assumed it was
It
yours.
does a little bit of damage. You generally don't notice it though, unless you're really weak, or
There are 3 data vaults and 3 codices. Proceed with caution. If Corpus Security destroy even one of these fragments, this mission will be a failure.
oh, so we can't fail a single one of these.
Don't mess up, Wander.
I
There's
don't know
precedent.
don't know if I've messed with this tile set either. Probably should have
The
made
target
sure there's no
console is
security
nearby.
camera.
If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy
Definitely
will
easier to
start
use my ult when I'm
destroying
just
data.
continually restoring mana like this way.
Oh, as a result of my aura?
Yeah.
Oh, I got your Tower of Power. This should be okay.
That was the first one. I finally got a one of the hacking terminals where you have to rearrange the wires, but for once it didn't have a central one. That was a first for me, at least. They put a mine in that room. Shame on you. But I think sometimes you just flat out can't use the terminals if there's enemies nearby, right?
It depends on what kind of terminal it is.
Definitely, they definitely seem to be blocking me at times, at least.
Ah, fuck it. I don't want to deal with this.
Data extracted.
There we go.
Level 9 Orthos. There we go.
What level's mine?
That means I can use the best version of my fire buff. I'm not already.
Oh. My elevator.
I see you, lasers. Drones around here?
Let's see. Is this PS4? Nope. PC. Not a whole lot of interest in it. Why did my frame rate just plummet?
Oh yeah, we basically have no reason to play it on PS4.
Yeah.
Back to life.
I mean, we could, but I don't really see, like, a
Ooh.
good reason to do so.
Basically just did an execution animation. That was crazy. That was a moment for me. Lasers are down.
This is satisfying. Going the wrong way, but satisfying.
I don't know if it was a can animation or what, but I meleeed somebody and then there was another one behind me and I just did a backflip and like I think I ground punched like through their body and just
Nice.
just flattened them. Like it was a ridiculous like flipping melee attack.
The
Like, well,
animations
I haven't
in
seen
this
that one, I
game
don't
are
think.
very satisfying. Almost unilaterally. Trying to think of situations where I've been unimpressed. Not coming up with many.
The animations are bilaterally satisfying. What? Went around. So far, so good. Really easy to jump past some of the cameras for sure.
I need a form of this pistol. And
Oh.
there's the
An
alarm.
alarm sound?
Yeah.
Did you
Oh,
do
yeah,
that?
there we go. Oh! Was I
You
talking to
goof,
you?
Wander?
No, I was
Did you
not
goof?
talking to you. I mean, I'm not losing data here. The enemies just know I'm here now.
Oh! Not the anti-Moa. Is it a Moa that kills Moas?
It eats Moa burgers. Didn't you know?
Gross.
So, I was gonna mention this. Let me kill everybody. So, in this tile set, I think we're in Jupiter. There's a specific, like, set of banners. Thank you for that. And I can't read them, obviously, though I guess if I decoded the alphabet for this game, it'd be okay. But seriously, why has my frame rate decided to just go straight to poop land? Alright, whatever. But it looks like
they're just spamming explosives on the map.
it looks like it's just anti-bee propaganda, and it's just really weird. Like, it's got
Anti-bee
beehives on it.
propaganda?
Yeah, it's got
propaganda?
beehives on it.
What?
Yeah, it's just straight up beehives. It's
The
so
hive
weird.
must be destroyed. It is the Antichrist hive. Whoa. That got complicated fast. Whoa. Wait, ow.
You've triggered the alarms.
That's not good.
Use this
They're
data
purging.
and the mission will be
Good
a
luck.
complete failure.
Shit, how do I fix that?
You don't?
Oh my god, these got so complicated.
Told ya. Gets harder.
Yeah, but there was no ramp at all. Like, not even slightly.
No, there's not.
And
It's
you still have
kind
like
of,
10 seconds.
kind of
the fuck?
ridiculous, actually.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
There was... I have no like practice or skills to be ready for that kind of insane hacking minigame. Do I just
the
keep
one-
trying?
Yeah, keep trying until you get it. If you don't, we fail the mission.
Fucking... What the fuck? How do I, I can't even assess it that fast. This. Then it resets again.
Yeah, the 4 seconds. Yeah, we lost this one.
What the fuck?
That's okay.
We allow
There was
the enemy to
there was
destroy
nothing
all
preparing me
data.
for that, even a
This
little.
mission is over.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
the fuck?
So we're gonna go get the backup thing. You were making fun of me for messing up on the previous one.
I've
Okay.
literally never seen anything remotely suggesting
that
that level
complicated?
of difficulty exists in the entire video game. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I think it gets a little bit harder than that, but that's pretty much
Like,
max
up
difficulty.
until then, it was just like, you know how to make a line touch the other line? Good, get out of here. You did it. It's like it did that like 30 times. Then out of nowhere, it's like, this one's fucking Charlotte's Web. Get out of here. Good luck. You
Okay.
have 10 seconds.
So here's what you want to do.
Chat's trying to tell me live how to solve the puzzle. But
Oh,
They
no.
probably don't understand that there's a delay.
Yeah,
so like
for
I've
those
literally started and finished and then started again before any of their comments show up.
for
That's how
those
Twitch works.
my recommendation is solve the outside before you solve the inside. The inside's kind of redundant. All you have to do is get more or less everything pointed inwards and then rotate the center until it fits.